So, what is your name?
My name is Gursimar Badwal.
From when did you started playing golf?
I was 15 years old when I started playing golf. My dad was a club golfer and that's how I started playing golf.
And why golf? Why you choose golf as a career?
I think I used to do swimming before, but then because of some issues I stopped swimming, and then dad used to go play golf. So I was like, why not try a hand on something? I always thought it was going to be a very boring sport, but I think I developed interest in it. So.
Okay, what was the first golf academy you joined?
So I never joined as such any golf academy, but I started off by playing, just learning from YouTube. But eventually I started training under Gursimar Badwal, and there was never a look back after that.
Okay, and for your training, did you shift your home or it was near your?
I started with Jesse sir when I was around 16 years old, but eventually I shifted to Chandigarh when I was 18 for my graduation for the studies. So yeah, I shifted my base from Kapurthala to Chandigarh for golf.
Okay, how were your early years in golf? Like a junior or amateur career?
I hardly played any junior golf. I played for like 2 years, but amateur days were good and did quite well.
Oh.
And yeah.
Your first professional, when did you turn pro?
I turned pro in 2014 June, and I was 21 years old, I think, yeah.
Okay, and what was the first event?
I went to a very good place. I started off in Srinagar, I remember. And yeah, that I wanted to start off from a very good place, and Srinagar couldn't be better.
Okay, how was your first year as a pro?
The first year was good. I finished, I think, 5th on the merit list, and it was not bad because I joined the tour in between. Normally the tour starts in January, but I joined in June. So it was a good year. It was good experience. First year is always about experience, and then you eventually know where you stand in the next year.
And have you won any events in the Hero Women's Professional Golf Tour?
Yes, I've won quite a few events. I think the second year of the tour itself, I won an event in Bombay. That was my first win. And yeah, I've been winning since then, quite a few events.
How it felt to win for the first time?
You cannot explain that experience because it's just, you've been working for that throughout your life, and then it eventually happens. Experience was very overwhelming. Okay.
Can you describe one of your lowest point of your career?
I will say right now is the lowest point in my career, but there's never, I will say, you still keep going. You still wait for the good times to come because you know if there's a bad time, there's going to be a good time also.
And your highest point of your career, best time?
There have been a lot of years. During amateur year, I think 2012 was a good point, and 2018 was a really good year for me in professional tour.
The first international event you played?
The first international event I played was Singapore Juniors, I think 2010, somewhere around that, and represented country after that a lot of times. As a pro, I've played tournaments in Thailand, I've played LPGA Q School, so yeah, a lot of international events.
How was the experience in LPGA Q School? Is it tough?
It is tough out there because you think you're doing good, but there are people who are way, way better than you, and then it's actually a very good experience because you eventually know that where do you stand, and I cannot explain the kind of experience it was over there, the amount of golfers, female golfers you see and you cannot imagine, and the kind of golf that you get to see and you get to play the courses. It's very good.
Throughout your career, have you funded yourself or are you supported by sponsors in some span?
Throughout my career till now, I've been on the amateur tour. Obviously, government was used to fund us for the international event, but since I've turned pro, I've been funding myself on my own. Living by your own expenses is quite tough, but yeah, that's how life is.
Okay, and your favorite Indian golfer in men's or women's?
Indian golfer women, I will say Simi Mehra in women. I have not seen a better ball striker than her in the tour. I will say in men right now, currently, I will say Karandeep Kochar. That boy is just 20 years old and he's doing amazing. So yeah.
Have you played in the Indian Open?
Yes, since 2014 I've been playing in Indian Open, which it is a great experience and it's great that it happens in India. Then we get to play that event.
How close you came to win the national championship?
Oh, not too close. The DLF takes a tough time. It challenges you to next level. So not since I've been playing DLF, but yeah.
What you need to do to come back to your best time during this? You need to change your game training and
I think so. I went through a great weight transformation, but I think this off season is going to start from now, 2.5 months. I have enough time to gain up my muscles and work on my game. So I think you'll see a better Gursimar in June.
Okay, and your favorite golf course?
Hands on Karnataka Golf Club, KGA. You go any time of the year, it plays amazing.